So in this video we're going to go over adding and subtracting polynomials. And so for the first example that we have here, we have 7t to the fourth plus 7t to the third, and those are in parentheses, and then we subtract 2t to the seventh, and then plus 6t to the fourth minus 4t to the third. So if we're going to simplify this, then we're going to make sure that all of these exponents, all these, let's say all the t to the fours are going to end up together, and all the t to the thirds are going to end up together, and so on. So we're going to start with rewriting this. We're going to get rid of the parentheses, and we're going to distribute this negative sign throughout this part of the equation. So we're going to start with 7t to the fourth plus, sorry, writing on the computer is not the easiest. So 7t to the fourth plus 7t to the third. And then we're going to distribute this negative sign. So that means whatever sign is in front of each of these different subsections, these different parts, they're going to be the opposite. So we're going to have negative, say negative 1 multiplied by 2t to the 7, and negative 1 multiplied by positive 6t to the fourth, and then negative 1 times negative 4t to the third. So let's start with this t to the seventh. This t to the seventh is positive, so we're going to multiply that by negative 1. So we're going to minus 2t to the seventh, and then positive 6t to the fourth multiplied by negative 1. Alright, so what's going to be negative? So we're going to subtract 6t to the fourth, and then negative 4t to the third multiplied by negative 1. So we're going to add 4t to the third. Alright, so we got everything all laid out here. Now we're going to combine all the terms, and it's typical to start with the largest exponent first. So we have negative 2t to the seventh, and we'll just kind of cross them out when we're done with them, so make sure we don't double count them or anything like that. And then we're going to get to the fours, so we have 7t to the fourth minus 6t to the fourth. So these t to the fourth, they're going to be the same, so we're going to just combine these coefficients. So we can just look at this as 7 minus 6 as the coefficient, and that's just going to be 1. So it's going to be plus 1t to the fourth. Alright, so we're done with those. Alright, and then on to the t to the third. So 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. So 11t to the third. Alright, so let's put that in the answer box. So we have negative 2t, and then for the exponents we use this little caret symbol, and that's done by pressing shift and the number 6. So negative 2t to the seventh plus t to the fourth plus 11t to the third. Let's double check to make sure that this little preview is what we want it to be. So it shows negative 2t to the seventh plus t to the fourth plus 11t to the third. Okay, awesome job. Let's do, so we get the first one correct or 3 in a row. Let's do a few more examples. Okay, so let's start over here. So if we do the same thing as last time, there's no negative here, So all of these signs will stay the same. So we don't really need to rewrite it the first time, so we can just directly combine everything. So if we start with these a to the 7s, so a to the 7, a to the 7, so that's 6 plus 3, so that's 9, a to the 7, and we'll get rid of those. And then we'll go to these a to the 3rd. So we have, there's no other a to the 3rd, so this is just going to be itself, minus 2a to the 3rd. Okay, on to the squares. There's no other a squared, so the only term to combine is with itself. So that's negative 4a squared, negative 4a squared, and then minus 5a. Minus 5a. That was pretty easy. Alright, 9a to the 7th minus 2a to the 3rd minus 4a squared minus 5a. So let's double check that. 9a to the 7th minus 2a to the 3rd minus 4a squared. Good thing we did that. Minus 5a. Okay, let's do another one before we get bored. Alright, so this is another easy one. There's a positive here, so that means this positive gets distributed across, which means all the signs will stay the same. Alright, so there are no other n to the 5th, that's the highest one. So we'll just go right to the answer box here. Negative 4 n to the 5th. Alright, so we are done with that one. Alright, so then we have n to the 4th, and there's nothing else to combine, so it's just itself. So we're going to negative 6n to the 4th. So minus 6n to the 4th. And that one is done. And then plus n squared. There's no other n squared, so we have a plus n squared over here. And then plus 7n. That's the last term. So plus 7n. Let's double check. That's a good idea. Yeah, I can't see it there. Okay. So negative 4n to the 5th minus 6n to the 4th plus n squared plus 7n. Alright, I think we can handle one more. Alright, so this one, we'll just leave these and we'll just go straight over here. We'll distribute this negative sign. So this negative times, so this negative 1, if it's easier to think of that as negative 1. Okay, so negative 1 multiplied by negative 3 z to the 4th is plus 3 z to the 4th. And then when we're distributing, we get this thing on the outside of the parentheses and multiply it by both of the inside terms, or multiple terms if there's more. So 3z to the 4th, and then negative 1 times 3z. Okay, that's just 3z. So negative 1 times positive 3z is going to be negative, so we'll minus 3z. Alright, and then we'll just combine these terms right here in the answer box. So 3z to the 7th, our answer is going to be 3z to the 7th, and there's nothing else to combine. 3z to the 5th, and that's plus 3z to the 5th, and there's nothing else, and then 3z to the 4th, positive, and minus 3z. So actually this right here is going to be our answer. So 3z to the 7th plus 3z to the 5th plus 3z to the 4th and minus 3z. Alright, double check. 3z to the 7th plus 3z to the 5th plus 3z to the 4th minus 3z. And we're good to go. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, just let me know. And good luck.